Good morning, y'all. Well, I think I've got my quilting mojo back. Is it what is mojo? Motivation? I don't know. You guys motivated to do something? Well, I want to show you this one more time because it's done now. I put that binding on there and got all the knots out my needle, and it's all the way around now. And it's a little ABC quilt. In a few places I put little pinwheels. So it's all done now. I need to take my embroidery machine to make labels for these things, but I don't always get that done. Now this is what I done last year, but it's just cute as a button, so I'm going to hold it up one more time. Let me see what I can, which little panels I can show you that are cute. These are going to be for the little granddaughters. And then I need to make something else for the little boys. Let me show you this one. I pieced this one last year just as a scrappy baby quilt. Well, there's a block there. I don't know how these colors are showing up. But yesterday, it didn't take much time, but yesterday I cut and pieced the backing for it. So now that one is ready to go up to the quilt machine. And it's not a big quilt, but that's what it looks like. So that's the project I need to take and quilt. And then there's this one. I showed you this one yesterday. Let me hold it one more time. Now, what it needs, here's my pattern. What it needs is this piece, that piece, and that piece. It needs 3 borders put on it. And I started cutting them last night. I've got these cut for one of the borders. I spent half the day yesterday looking for my pattern that I had in a stack of papers and I'd misplaced it. And I did find it. And I had put it in this notebook. My pencil fell on the floor. I'd put it in this notebook, but I looked through all these other notebooks before I found it in this notebook. So now, I've got these pieces cut. This one goes next. And this one will go last. And here's my backing. So today, if I get a little time, which I think I'll have a little time today, I'm going to finish getting this one all ready and get ready to take it up to my quilt machine. Let's cut a few of these little red pieces here. And then I'll take them over to the sewing machine. My sewing machine's set up just across the room on that table. And you can see where we're at. We're in my kitchen. So I've got to get these cut so I can move this stuff so I can feed Terry breakfast. I ought to put up a little table over to the side, and he just has to eat over to the side. Because he likes to eat here at this island bars where he likes to eat. There's an awful lot of this red. I may have enough to do another project or something. Let me get it straight here. I wanted to go buy me some more fabric yesterday on Saturday, but I didn't get that done. I kind of told myself, Rita, work on these just a little bit more and then go in a day or two and get some more. So I've convinced myself I need to finish just a little bit before I start something else. I'm going to move this book. Oh, I'll show you what else is in this book. I've got some other quilt patterns in this book too. I made that one for Millie. It's at Millie's house now. I made that one already. Isn't that a pretty one? That'd be another one, good one to do again. And this one, I've got this one started. It's the songbook quilt, but I don't have it done. It's one of them unfinished projects that I need to work on. You can find lots of free quilt patterns online if you look. I thought this, I've not made this one, but it's on the list I'd like to do someday. It's called Annie's House, and it's got the blocks and the houses. What else? This is the Churn Dash, which was the pattern for that little quilt I showed you just a little bit ago. I'd almost, and I have lots of ideas and don't ever do them, but I'd like to make these scrappy blocks and then maybe on YouTube put y'all's name in the center, maybe whoever. I don't have channel membership, but maybe a channel membership, and I'd embroider your name in there, and then when it got done from the memberships, I could draw the winner for the quilt. But don't hold me to that. I have these wild ideas, and sometimes I don't ever get them done. But anyway, I've got lots of scraps that would make these blocks so pretty, like that little baby quilt. Let me see what else. Then I'll have to put all these back in here. Oh, I know. I've just a lot of quilt blocks patterns in here. Maybe do a sampler quilt. That'd be pretty. With all kinds of different blocks. I've made one of them. Anyway, I'm going to get back to cutting these pieces and get them sewed on there. Get Terry fed and out of the house. He's always around here wanting something. I have to quit what I want to do sometimes and go take care of him. And he's not helpless. He just thinks I'm his helpmate. That's what I am. If he needs me, I come along and help him. I think I want to cut them 1.5. But I better look, hadn't I? I better double check. Cut 4 1.5 54-inch strips. Well, I'm just going to cut them 45, but I'll cut 5 of them. That sounds like a plan, don't it? My knife's a little dull in here, the blade in my rotary cutter. See if it'll cut it. There's one. That come off. And maybe I'll show you guys when I take it to the long arm and put it on there. I hear chickens are pecking over there in my box. Do you know I have chickens in my kitchen too? And they're pecking. Need to take them back down to the laundry room, but they got moved up here. A couple of the warm days, I took them out to a little chicken coop and kept them. Then I'd bring them in at night when it was cold. Two, 3, 4. Five, and I think I'll cut one more just for good measure. All right, that's our second one. Which will go, we'll put this one and that one, and then I'm going to cut some of this one and it'll go last. So this thing's coming together. Took me long enough time, didn't it? I think I've got enough of these collection of fabrics here that I can make another one of these heart quilts. No, maybe I was going to do binding. I bet this was binding too. Binding, cornerstones, and the little border. Alright, this is going to be the binding on the quilt when I get it quilted. Let's lay this one out. And this was the large outside border. When I bought this fabric, the friend at the quilt shop put these notes on it because I forget what I'm going to do sometimes after I get them home. I'm going to cut just a little bit. Make Terry wait for his breakfast. That one's not square. I'm going to cut from the other side. I'm going to move around here and cut from over here. Now, got that trimmed up. We want 4.5. Oh, it slipped. Hold it tighter. Now, I'll keep cutting these. But this is what's going to go. This one, the red one, and that one's going to go around my quilt top. Alright, I'm going to get off here this morning. Start breakfast. I heard Terry open the door down there and come in, so he's here now. But I'll finish these. I think I'll put the bacon in the skillet and then finish cutting these.